Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another Transformers review with me and my dad here.
Hey, howdy y'all. So, we was out and around a couple days ago.
Oh, and you may notice I did get a haircut.
Yes.
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah, he got a haircut. Me, I still have to get one. But anyway, that hasn't happened yet. So, anyway, like I said, we was out and around a couple of days ago and just out looking around, and we come across this box, and I never seen this figure, or I might have seen it and just don't remember. This goes back to the Beast War eras of Transformers, and where we got this at was a place that I was not familiar with. But anyway, we saw the box, the figure, stuff like that. So I told Colton we're going to go ahead and get it because it'll make a good review of some of the stuff that did happen in the past. And I'm going to let him talk because he wants to say something. Go ahead.
But also, this box that we're about to show you does have a sticker on it that should look familiar to y'all, which is no longer here anymore.
Yeah, and that's one reason why I picked it up, is because I saw the sticker and I remember this store, because this store used to be in the malls, at least my mall, decades ago, but it's no longer in existence now. So we're going to get off into some of the box. We're going to show the sticker. We're going to go over the box along with the Transformer.
That is from the Beast Wars line.
The Beast War era. And we're going to cover, like I said, the box all the way around. And I just thought it was something neat from the past to show y'all of the evolution of kind of like Transformers. This was after Generation 2, going into Beast Wars. And that's what the review is. It's the Beast War era of the Transformers. So I don't know how well y'all can see that.
And here's the box here of the character that we're going to be reviewing. And this character that we're going to be reviewing is the Transformers Beast Wars Evil Predacon Transquito.
Transquito. Why not?
And here's this sticker here that no longer exists anymore. And this is KB Toys.
Yes. It was a store in the mall that we had down here in the 1980s, and I do remember going to it and I saw the sticker and I was like, you don't see that anymore. So I don't know if y'all had KB Toys in y'all's areas, but we have one down here where we're from, and I remember going to it, so I just thought I would include that in there to show y'all that that's where we went back when we was young kids to see the new toys, Transformers, stuff like that. So this was picked up at KB Toys decades ago, And we found it in the shop in this place that we was at, and I said that I was going to put that in there. Just so y'all would know that there was other places besides Walmart, Target, and other places, you know, we had this that had a lot of action toys. Everything from GoBots to Transformers to G.I. Joes, you name it, they had it. So, just wanted to throw that in there. And now we'll take a look at the box, what's around the box, and all the way around the box in the review. And we will get off into the transformation of, what's his name, Mosquito?
Transquito.
Thank you, I said it wrong. No, Transquito. Okay, well, that's it, y'all, and we will see y'all here in a minute.
Stay tuned. And here we are at the reviewing area, and here's Transquito, the figure itself, and the box here.
Transquito. Now, I've already said his name wrong, but I don't know about y'all, but if I see a mosquito that big, I'm going to get my attitude adjuster and take care of it. So,
and yes, as you can clearly tell by the name, this does transform into a giant mosquito.
A giant mosquito. Now, I don't know, you know, we are very familiar with these mosquitoes from where we're at. So, it's nothing new, but I'm telling you, like I said, if I see one that big, I got to get my attitude adjuster and take care of it. But anyway, so now I've just never seen a mosquito that big. They might have had them back in prehistoric times. I don't know. They might have looked like that. I don't know. So, anyway, I'm going to let Colton say whatever he needs to say, and we will be taking a look at the box.
Like, first, take a look at the box.
Yeah, we'll take a look at the box. We're going to put Mosquito.
Transquito.
Thank you, I've said it wrong again. Transquito.
Skeeto.
Transquito.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for clearing that up.
So here's the box here.
So, y'all, this is the box. This is kind of what they look like in the mid-90s?
No. At like the end of the 90s, like, okay, which was 1996 and 1999.
Okay, well, see there, I didn't know. He knows more about it than me. I remember them of Beast Wars, but at that time I was off doing other things and other stuff, and you know, just going on with what I need to do. So anyway, I knew of Transformers Beast Wars. When I seen that they took Transformers to the animal mode, I was like, that's different. But okay, you know. By then, like I said, going on with life and doing other things and stuff like that. So I knew of, and I've seen them on TV, the Rhinox, Cheetor, stuff like that, and other things. So they made up Mosquito. So here we are, the review of Beast Wars, Evil Predacon, Transquito.
Yes.
Not Mosquito, Transquito. Okay, we're going to take a look at the box. And Colton will probably straighten me up a couple of times because I'll probably say Mosquito more than one time during this review. So he's going to have to correct me and say, no, it's Transquito. Okay.
So here's the front of the box of Transquito here.
Zoom in on that sticker right there. I just want them to see that sticker.
And there's KB Toys.
Right. And that was the place where we went when we was children's. Besides your other local retailers, was you can always go to KB Toys because that's all they specialized in. Was toys, different ages, different groups, action figures, dolls, and other things. And they even had your game consoles and games and stuff like that. So it was a really neat place to go when you went to the mall. Pretty much every time when you was 6, 7, 8, you know, special time. Okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to let Colton get off to the review of the box.
And here's a nice artwork of Transquito here. And on the bottom, it has ages 5 and up and Kenner on the bottom. Beast Wars Transformers, Evil Predacon Transquito. And on this side here, it says Mosquito becomes aerosol reconnaissance robot with hidden battle pinchers.
With hidden battle pinchers.
And what that means is this guy does have a third mode besides just his insect mode and his robot mode.
Yeah.
And mosquitoes are insects.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I guess insects. Yeah, mosquitoes.
They're not animals.
No, they're not. No. Actually, if I'm right, it's the female mosquitoes that bite, I think. Anyway, I'm reading too much. I heard that somewhere before.
And on the top, you have the same words here that was on the front here.
Right.
And the same.
Mosquito becomes air assault reconnaissance robot with hidden battle pinchers. This is the same thing. That's what Colton was saying.
And the same artwork here. And another thing I forgot to tell you about the artwork here. And you can clearly see here. He is shooting a missile out of his mouth. And yes, that is what you do with the toy when you get this figure.
So, okay. Alright. Now, a lot of times, y'all, when we get this stuff, we don't have boxes. So, like I said, I just seen the box and I was like, we're going to go over the box too. So, that's what we're doing right now.
So, here's the top of the box here. And the bottom, you do have some cross cells here. The Maximals on the top and the Predacons on the bottom here.
Now, some of this stuff we have already reviewed because we've had it in our possession. Some of this stuff we did review and it is in the...
And like this figure, I have reviewed this on my channel, which is Wolfang.
Let's see, did Wolfang, we did that guy, if I remember correctly.
No, we haven't.
We haven't? Okay.
But I know I have done a review of
the turtle.
Snapper.
Yeah.
And also this guy, which is Razor Claw.
Okay.
But the rest of it, I have not done a review of. But you do have the Maximals on the top and the Predacons on the bottom here. And on this side you have Beast Wars Transformers. And these tell you what Transquito can do in all of his modes.
Let's see. It says Mosquito becomes aerosol reconnaissance robot 3rd stage conversion, hidden battle pinchers and missile launcher, wings flapping action, secret color change energon chip. I don't know where it's at.
I know where it's at.
Okay.
It's one of those heat signatures, like the rub symbols
Okay.
from G1.
Okay. Okay.
And on the back, you do have...
Some tech specs, kind of.
And you do have his little bio down here.
Yeah.
Which is really hard to see. Oh. And y'all can barely see it right there. But you do have his little bio down here. And here it says, have an adult cut along dotted lines, which are these here, because you can see there's the pair of scissors that you cut on the dotted line.
That's like his tech specs if you want to cut out the card. The bio tech specs, clip and save. As far as Transquito, I was supposed to say Mosquito. Transquito.
Yes.
His strength is what's that, 5.0? Yeah.
5.0, yes.
Okay, intelligence is 4.0. His speed is 9.0. He can get around quick. Endurance is 8.0. His rank is 6.0. Courage is 8.0. Firepower is 7.0. His skill is 6.0. And that's the tech specs for Transquito. I almost said Mosquito again.
You said Transquito.
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 Transquito, okay. Y'all bear with me. I know this is going, but I'm gonna go.
And here you have other words here.
Alright, let me read some of this right quick. Biogenetic engineering has allowed the Transformers to create a perfect cybernetic fusion between fusors?
Ferocious animals and
I can barely see it.
Ferocious animals and mechanical technology. The result: heroic Maximals versus evil Predacons. Robot warriors disguised as wild animals in an explosive fight to the finish. The Beast Wars have begun. Collect them all.
And right underneath that we have the challenge level of the robot conversion. Yes, I can see that because it's okay, it's not. Okay, anyway, getting back to it. He's about medium. He's about medium as far as conversion from Transquito.
Transquito.
Okay, I know I'm going to say mosquito again before this is over with. Take over, Colton. I'm fixing to say it again.
You were about to say this.
No, I was fixing to say mosquito, but that's not his name.
Transquito.
Yes, that one. Okay. And then further down here we have the proof of purchase for Kenner. And what you do is that you would cut these out for proof of purchases for any kind of Melloway order that they had at the time. And I don't know if... I know the G1 had Melloway. I don't know if Beast Wars had Melloway. They might have, and I didn't know. I don't know. Or this is just proof of purchase to show them that you did purchase it. And you can get whatever they were offering at that time. I don't know. So, Colton, what do you want to add to the box? What's your feelings? You're going back to 1990. You was not born then. You was going back to 1996?
This figure was released in 1997.
Yeah, you wasn't here then. Yep.
And on the side, which I need to back the camera up some, you do have that classic Beast Wars eye here, with Transquito here, and the same Beast Wars Transformer, Evil Predacon Transquito, and on the other side, the exact same. And that's about it for the box here.
The box of Transquito.
You said it correctly.
Do they have a Transquito? Transquito? Okay.
No.
No? Okay. I know I'm going to say mosquito before this review's out again. I know I can see it coming. Because like I said, where we're from, yeah, we have them here. And yeah, they're a nuisance, but you just deal with them.
And that is pretty much it.
So, with that said, we're going to take the box out the way, and I'm going to let Colton do his thing with this. And I don't know about y'all, but if I've ever seen a mosquito that big, yeah, we got issues. Or it's going to have issues. It's going to have issues. We won't have issues. It'll have issues.
And I will have to back the camera up some.
So with this, we're going to have to be careful of how we transform it because this plastic does have some age on it. So this is another one we're going to have to be careful.
Well, and speaking of that, the plastic quality on this figure, I will have to say, it is not exactly knockoff quality. It feels really like brittle and cheap at like the exact same time.
At the exact same time. So maybe they just didn't put as much plastic into the material. I don't, if that makes sense. You know.
It does feel really kind of cheap and brittle.
In other words, thin. The plastic's pretty thin. Yeah, there's not a lot of durability in never mind, I forgot where I was going with that. Okay, go ahead.
So when you get get this figure, be mindful of that, and I'll explain why. Because I did had a piece of this figure that did broke on mine, and I'll show you why when we get to the transformation of this figure. But taking a look at the mosquito mode itself.
You said mosquito. Wait, is that right? Yeah, mosquito mode. Okay. All right. See, you're going to say before this review's over with too.
as for his beast mode, which is, of course, the mosquito, it looks good, but to me, it looks really kind of creepy to me. Because, as you all know, these are the insects that do, well, these are the kind of insects where you just want to, like, just smack them. Because they do love human blood.
Yeah, I believe it's the females. The females. I've been told one time it's the females that bite, not the males. I don't know. I'm not a bug scientist person, or whatever you call them. I don't know. They're insects. Yeah.
Yes, not animals. Insects.
No, I've never seen a person pet a mosquito yet. Not to say it probably wouldn't happen, but I don't know.
And as you could tell here, mine is incomplete. The only thing I'm missing for this figure is that little stinger there, where this hole goes into, and the stinger is called the proboscis. And it's a translucent, like, yellow stinger where this hole it is inserted to.
Now, is that what they call it in the insect world of a mosquito?
Well,
I don't know.
That's from what I heard.
Okay.
But the stinger is called the
Proboscis?
proboscis.
Okay.
And my only problem with him in his beast mode is, you could see here, his robot mode hands are visible here. Like, they don't know where they could put these, so I think they have to put it somewhere. And that's really my only problem with him in his insect mode, is his robot mode hands are visible here. And as for the color scheme itself, it's all purple, brown, well, a lighter brown.
Yes, well, no, it's kind of like goldish brown. Yeah, I'll go with that.
It's not gold plastic.
No.
Thank God it's not gold plastic.
No, it's not gold plastic. It's like a goldish brown kind of tint to it.
And you do have the black compound eyes here.
Yes, where they can see everything at one time. That's why it's hard to get them little boogers.
And you do have the black little insect legs here. Or brown. I said black.
Yeah, they're brown.
These are brown.
Yeah, they're brown.
Insect legs.
And I didn't know this, but I guess it's accurate. I didn't know mosquitoes had... Mosquitoes. Yeah, I said it right. Mosquitoes had antennas? I don't know. I guess those are antennas. I don't know. I've never cared to look at a mosquito up close. So, that's why I don't know what those are.
also don't know if they do have these antennas. Maybe they do. I don't know. But coming to the back here, and as you can see, well, first off, you do have these translucent wings here with some red on it, like some red lining on the wings here. And if I move the wings out of the way, you could see his abdomen, or but I was about to say like his stomach.
I don't know. I've always been told that's abdomen. I don't know. I'm not a professional mosquito person. I don't know. That's just, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the abdomen. But you could see on the top it does have some white fading paint here, which does look really good and nice. And I think these are supposed to like represent bristles here.
I guess. Yeah. They could.
But on the bottom, you do have some red here, which I guess is supposed to represent human blood.
Yeah, we don't know. Just the way they painted it. Maybe. I don't know. That is a big mosquito.
Yes.
If we ever have mosquitoes like that, we'll be in trouble.
And here's the bottom here. Just not a lot on the bottom.
Mm-hmm. So let me hold it up so we can get a top view of what it looks like. Hopefully I can do this here. Yeah, let's see here. How'd that do?
Yes.
Okay. That's what it looks like from basically a top view. Okay.
And that is about it for his
mosquito mode.
Mosquito mode.
Now we're going to transform him into...
Well, but were you about to say his robot mode?
No, I was actually going to say, because I had to look at the box right quick, his Transquito mode. And I think I said it right. So we're going to transform him from mosquito mode to Transquito mode. What is his name?
Transquito.
Not mosquito.
Yes.
Okay.
But before we transform him into his robot mode, we first need to show off the gimmicks and the features that this guy has.
In mosquito mode. Right?
Yes.
Yes, in mosquito mode.
And as for his articulation, real quick, that there's not a lot that you could do in his mosquito mode. The only articulation you're gonna get for this figure when he's in his insect mode is he does have 3 segments of ball joints, which counts as 6 ball joints on his insect legs here. Now, are these strong enough to hold up his body when he's an insect? When he's in his insect mode? Not. Oh, no. See him
Going down?
going down?
Yep.
They're not strong enough. So that they are kind of loose when you try to stand him up on all 6 of his legs here. But I think you can thicken up the ball joints with either super glue, nail polish, or floor polish to have them strong enough. Oh, and these little antennas here are on ball joints as well. But you do need to be really careful of these because these are made out of a thin piece of plastic. Yep. If I can zoom in, you could see there is a tiny little stress mark there. So be warned of that. And this is why I'm asking y'all why the plastic feels really cheap and brittle when you buy this figure. But now let's get on to the features and the gimmicks.
Yeah, the features and the gimmicks of Transquito.
Skeeto.
Okay.
Transquito.
Okay.
So the first gimmick that he has is, like you heard on the box, a wing flapping gimmick. And to do that, you would grab onto this purple thing and push it back. And as you push it back, his wings will flap. Trying to get a better angle here so y'all can see.
Yep, that's some wing flapping action there. Let me see. Let me see if I can help you hold it right here.
I will have to get his insect legs out of the way.
Okay, go ahead.
And sometimes it can get a little
Hung up.
hung up. And another thing you can do with the wings is, you could see here, they do have this hinge joint here that you can bring them up, but you do need to be really careful because the wings are made out of translucent plastic. But you can do that on both wings here.
So he's got some wing flapping action.
And also, like you heard from the box, he does have a third mode that you can do with this figure. So to get him into his third mode, you will have to get the wings out of the way and also get his insect legs out of the way. So you could take this top part here and flip it all the way around. And as you flip this around, that little black square there is his Predacon chip.
Right there.
Or the heat signature. And you could clearly see the Predacon symbol there. And as you bring this around, you could also see that this part does have some like red painted in eyes here, if you can call them. And also for the wings, you do want to untap them and bring them out to make them as pinchers. And finally, for his mosquito head here, what you're going to do is you're going to take these purple things and push them down. And as you do that, the stinger will pop up and the insect head will split open. Just like that. And now you have, like, I guess you can call his...
A really messed up mosquito.
Well, I was about to call it his attack mode.
I know. That is the alternate mosquito attack mode. Whatever you may want to call it. Because it's no longer mosquito.
And I think this is so that you can grab on some
Maximals.
And like flip them over and have him eject them with his little stinger and just like suck up all of their...
Kind of the energon. Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's kind of morbid. It's kind of sick. Anyway. For a toy of that, you know, here's what we're going to do, people. We're going to make a third mode to it. And we're going to just, I don't know. That's really weird. Yeah, anyway.
And I don't like and don't care about this third mode he has. Because it just looks kind of
silly.
Silly.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. Yeah. That's what they did back then. I'm not saying I agree with everything, and this is one of them that's, I don't know. What was they thinking? Anyway, no. We're just going to add third mode. Okay.
And have this thing grab onto some robots and flip them over and have him suck up the energon from the stinger here.
Yeah, I guess that's the only way you could put it. Okay. So, is there anything else we need to cover in this mode? We ready to go back into Predacon mode now? With
robot mode?
Yeah, but he's a Predacon.
Yes.
And he is Transquito.
Transquito.
He is Transquito. Let's go back into now from mosquito mode to Transquito
yes.
mode. Yeah.
So to get him into his robot mode, first we need to tuck in these pinchers here and bring this around and bring the wings back. And for his abdomen here, we're gonna separate it in half and bring these down, and you do want to take these and rotate them like this so the purple is facing this way. And you do want to take these purple things and flip these up, and these will become his feet and his legs. And you do want to take his legs, bring them up and rotate them around so the screws are facing this way. And on the bottom here, you do want to take his insect legs here and untap them from these pegs and these holes here, and take what will become his elbows and straighten them down, and this part here is the part where one of these insect legs broke on me. And that is, these insect legs on these purple things do rotate on, yes, it's on, well, it's on this part here that broke on me. The other side has not broken, but what you could do with these is you can rotate these around and position these however you want. And they do go all the way around, but on these legs here, I'm just gonna move them just a little bit so that way these don't break as well. But you could see these do move. But I'm gonna leave this just like that, because the other side, like I already told y'all, did broke. But once the robot mode arms are transformed, you do want to take them and bring them out on these purple things here. And that's how you get his arms all done. And then you just do the same thing on the other side. And for his mosquito head, you want to take both halves of the mosquito head and bring it all the way down. And the mosquito head will close together by itself because...
It's like spring-loaded?
Yeah. Yes. Even his robot mode head is spring-loaded.
Okay.
And then you just bring down the robot mode head. And you are done.
Yeah, he looks very weird. Very... I don't know how to put it. He kind of has like an alien kind of resemblance, but not really. It was, he kind of looks like one of them creatures off of Alien, kind of.
Well, actually,
What do you think?
he looks like... You're talking about his head sculpt?
Yes, yes.
Well...
You think it looks like kind of like a predator?
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
His face does kind of look like the predator. Okay. Because he has like the same two mandibles on his face.
Okay.
And there is a predator action figure which is purple, just like that one. Well, just like this one.
Kind of like just the way it looks. It kind of resembles it. I don't know. Hey, it may be a cross between both of them. And that's how they got the head. I don't know. That's how they made the head sculpt. I don't know. It may be a crossbreed between Aliens and Predator, and they put it together, and that's what they got. I don't know. And of course, like I said, that's my opinion. As far as him... The only thing that makes him stand out big, bulky, and just not very appealing is them legs. If there was extra ball joints on them legs to where you can tuck them in a little bit more, then you'd have something. I do like the way the wings kind of make a cape.
Yes.
The wings kind of make a cape for him.
And another problem I have with him is he doesn't really have like some heels on him. Well, he does have these things which kind of does look like heel support.
Yeah, they help balance him. Yeah, without them, he would have no balance. So they just brought it out around a little bit broader in scope to supplement for the missing heel spurs, because he has no heel spurs, and that's what they did to help keep him balanced.
And while we're talking about his knees, and you could see here, these do flax a little bit. Because, like I said before, that this figure does feel kind of cheap and brittle. And that's why these things do flax a little. And as for the robot mode itself, he does have the same purple and goldish brown on him, with a little bit of white on his mandibles and some red paint on his eyes. Here. but the look of him in robot mode, I am not a fan of his robot mode. Because I just wish they would do something more to, like, something more to this figure to make him a better robot mode. Like tucking in these beast mode legs somewhere and giving him some heel support.
Hold him right there. Let me get something really quick. Oh. Gotta use this for comparison.
And we do have a little size comparison here.
Yeah, we're going to do a little size comparison right quick. I just want to see. I just seen it, and I'm going to let Colton put it on the deal right here.
And I'll try to get him in frame.
So that's what he looks like with
Megatron.
The purple Barney. No.
Yes.
So that's what they look like together. That's some size comparison. He's still a little bit shorter than him. He's just taller than him. So that was some of the Beast War era stuff going on in the mid to late 90s.
And this figure was not in the Beast Wars cartoon.
Yeah. Yep, I never seen him. Never seen him in any of them, but of course I didn't watch it that much, so you know I'd have to look back. It was just something that they come up with a couple others. Hey, let's make a mosquito that transforms, and that's what they did. They made a mosquito that transforms into a hybrid of a predator mixed with alien with a mosquito. Yeah. Okay. And his name is Transquito. Transquito. There you go. Transforms into mosquito.
And going to his head sculpt here, if you remember the stinger of his mosquito mode, which is the Progrossus, you can use it when he's in robot mode. If I have it, you would, well, yes. You would use it in robot mode as well. And to do that, if I have his stinger, which you would insert it into his mouth here. What you would do is you would push on this little trigger on the top of his head, and that would shoot the missile out of his mouth.
Out of his mandibles. I guess you would say.
And he does shoot missiles out of his mouth. And this is not the first time a Beast Wars character shoots missiles out of his mouth. Because there is another Beast Wars character that I did saw, and that was Beast Wars Bone Crusher, or as he's known in Japan, Bighorn, because he also does have the exact same firing missile gimmick out of his mouth.
So, we wanted to include the box. We felt like the box had a story too. We wanted to include the box. We wanted to include the box in with this figure. Because most of the time when we get the figures, they don't come with boxes, and sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But anyway, to move on, we seen this in a box, and I was like, Colton, we have to represent the box because I want to represent the store that I remember. And the sticker that's on the box brought me back to that time and era of when we actually had this store in the mall. And that's where the parents would bring the kids, or the kids would go, you know, to look at the wonders of the GoBots, the Transformers, the G.I. Joe, and the other stuff that they had, like Stoyers. And it was just unbelievable how much they had there. And now it's no more. It dissolved, it went bye-bye. In today's time, it's just a memory. Now, would I like to see a store like that again? Yes. Will it ever happen? I don't know.
I also agree with my dad.
Yeah, and it's don't get me wrong, y'all. It's not that but this is a part of the past of going back, and if it was still there today, I would definitely bring Colton. But
yes.
It's not there today. So therefore, all I can reference is the store of the tag that I saw in the box. Represent Transquito. Represent Transquito, the Beastline era. The box with the KB toys. Give me the box. Give me the box. Give me the box. The box, along with that little brand right there that says KB Toys, because I felt it was important for me to put that in there, because back when you're a kid, all you know is what's in your area. You don't know what else is out there. So I don't know. There was probably KB Toys in other parts of the United States. I don't know. All I know is what we had down here at the time.
And for his articulation, real quick, his head is
on a square. Be careful, don't rotate it too much. It may have a spring in there.
Okay. His head is on a swivel so it can rotate all the way around.
Okay.
And he can look up and down, but if you have him looking down, his head would go back up because it's on a spring.
Okay.
Ball joint at the shoulders, bicep swivel, elbow. Legs can go forward, back if you get the wings out of the way. In and out, thigh swivel, knee, which almost looks like a double jointed knee because you do get a full range of a knee bend there. And that's it. So the articulation of this figure is okay. It's not the best. It's just okay. And he doesn't come with any other accessories. The only accessory that he comes with is that firing missile out of his mouth, which also forms his stinger when he's in his mosquito mode. And that's it. So, final thoughts. He's well, he's not a bad figure, but he's not a good figure as well.
He's just kind of all over the place at one time. From his insect mode to the way he transforms, he's just kind of everywhere at one time. There's no real symmetrical, this tabs in there, this goes there. These kind of like, you know, and there it is. You know, it's kind of like, this goes there, and then this comes down, then this, and can't forget about this. But it's not your typical type of Transformer?
Yes.
Predacon, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how you put it.
Like, I'm not really... Like, nothing of this figure, like, mind blows me. He's just, like...
A big mosquito.
And also a very creepy one.
Creepy big mosquito transforms into this kind of half-breed, half-predator, half-alien, half-mosquito, half-transquito. Transquito? Transquito. Anyway.
But I will have to warn y'all. When you get this figure, be mindful of how you're handling this figure and also transforming this figure in all three of his modes, because like I said before, the plastic quality is not really knockoff quality. It feels really cheap and brittle, so be mindful of that.
So other words, if y'all get it through another source, be careful of the plastic quality because it could break on you.
Like that little antenna right there, where you could see right there. Right there, there's a tiny little stress mark there, where I was trying to move it and I almost broke that.
So Colton told me when we got into stuff like that, I wanted him to look at it, get some knowledge on it, and some updates and stuff like that. And Colton told me then, he's like, I got to glue a certain part back. And I was like, well,
yes.
What happened? He says, it already snapped on me. I was like, whoa. So if you get this from this era, be mindful of the plastic, how brittle it is, and just take care of it, because this is a more and more delicate figure as it ages.
Right.
And I am going to fall on my face if I don't move this chair. I am going to let Colton wrap up, and we are going to get out of here, and y'all take care of y'all selves and each other and everybody else and all your loved ones, and we will talk to y'all later. I'm gonna let Colton wrap up.
Like, end this video.
Yes, we can end this video.
So, I think that is about it. So, there you have it. Transformers Beast Wars Evil Predacon Transquito. And if you like this video, give us a like, comment, and subscribe for more. And if you want to check out some other videos you may have missed, there's a playlist set up on my YouTube channel.
And some of the playlist also includes the Beast Wars that he already reviewed.
Well, they're actually called the Beast Era.
Thank you. The Beast Era that he already reviewed. And this is where this is going to be put. At the Beast Era of Beast Wars, Transformers,
Transquito.
I gotta get out of here, y'all.
So, I think that is about it. So, thanks for watching.